Here it is, people. It is the frigate. It's your mate Narlin here, and instead of being at Taluk Penjara or St. Anne to start this video, I thought I would jump into my brand new frigate and show you what it looks like. She is an absolute beast. So we're going to do a little mission. I wanted to show you the frigate gameplay, just so you can see it for yourself. But I've got the frigate about 2 or 3 days ago now, and I am in the process of trying to level it up. Because the frigate I have at the moment is a level 11, and she is pretty weak, to be fair, because once you get the frigate you need to level it up to level 15, and I will talk about that in a later video, but I wanted to show you the frigate. It's beautiful, it's big, it's a beast, and I have it now to show you guys. So we'll just have a look at the graphics. Basically the actual ship itself. You can see it is a large ship, and if you compare it against probably the schooner would be the next equivalent, it is quite a bit larger than the schooner. We can just jump in here to the captain's view, and you can see she's beautiful. It's far bigger than the other ships that we have in the game, and it is the first large ship. Up in the crow's nest, we can have a look. It's a fair way down, so she is a pretty big, guys, as you can see. In the way of the actual ship itself and how it handles, its speed is still pretty good, so it's on par with something like the schooner or the bark. You can see I'm up to 15 knots there. It's a bit sluggish on the turning. I'm at full turn right now, so you can see that it is a little bit slow on the turning, and that's to be expected. It is a large ship. If you want to turn faster, you just drop your sails down, spin it round like that, and pop your sails back up. So maneuverability, it is obviously a little bit slower than your medium-sized ships. I'm not going to take these ships on just yet, because we do actually have a convoy that is on its way. In fact, I'll just check the map now, because we do have a moonshine convoy which is due in 40 seconds. So we're going to do that together, just so I can show you the actual gameplay of it. Now, in regards to guns and bits and pieces, at the moment, and this is not going to be my permanent setup, but at the moment I have cannonades on each side, so on the port and starboard. On the bow, I actually have my heat-seeking torpedoes, which you can kind of see there. And on the back, I still have the scattergun or the demi cannon on the back there at the moment. Now, the other thing about the frigate to be aware of is, you see this area here, it's actually a blind spot where you cannot shoot. So that's a funny little feature of the frigate, which is actually a little bit annoying for me, because I actually shoot a lot in that area, but it's realistic. So there is a blind spot there on the frigate. Alright, here we go. We now have the event that has started. So unfortunately it is night time, so if you are viewing this, it's just the time of day in Skull and Bones, guys. So hey, at least it's not stormy. So I have called for help. Hopefully some people will come and help us, because I don't really want to be doing this by myself. And we're just going to go through. You can see now at the moment as well, because I am only a level 11, I don't have the same punch power as I normally would with a level 15 ship. So you can see when I fire my cannons there, it's not doing a huge amount of damage. I am really reliant. Oh, and I'm almost dying. There you go. That's how low my level is, and how much help I do need, still as a level 11 ship. So the whole idea, and here we go, here's a level 15, looks like a brigantine, I believe, who's come to help out, which is quite handy. Hopefully some more ships come as well, to be honest, because it's going to take us a wee while to do this, with me not being so overpowered as I normally am. So I am going to talk about in detail how to level up this frigate, and keep an eye out for that video because I am going to do it over the next couple of days as well. As always, guys, if you're liking these videos, please like and subscribe to the page. Throw a comment in there because I will answer your comments. I'm not big enough yet to ignore comments, so please feel free to to chuck a comment in there. Now I'll tell you, the other thing that I have on my ship that I've transferred over from my schooner is my rockets, and these things absolutely pump, and they still pump on the frigate even though I'm a level 11, so you can see they still do a bit of damage there. Unfortunately, these things here, these Demon cannons that I've got, are not all that OP. Oh, there you go, 1500 damage, so they're not too bad. Let's not give the Demi Cannon a hard time. They're not my preferred weapon. As you can see, there's the blind spot there where I cannot shoot, and we'll get round to my main cannons here, which is where all the fun happens. So the ship itself is absolutely stunning. I am loving being in this ship, and it does take a while to grind out. Please refer back to my videos. I have other videos there on how to grind out the frigate quickly, and in all honesty, the other night I managed to grind out the frigate very, very quickly. I think it was, I needed 10 or 11 smugglers marks, and just through taking my own advice and focusing on the challenges, I was able to pick up the frigate fairly quickly. So as I say, it's all about grinding it out to make sure that you get the ship as quick as you can. So I digress. We are watching a little bit of the combat gameplay with this ship, and I should be helping this guy out, focusing on the specific ship that he is focusing on at the moment. So there we go, taking out one so far. I am getting absolutely hammered here though, absolutely hammered. So I am going to back off a little bit, just because you can see I've actually got some serious damage going on there. Oh, and there is somebody trying to heal me, which is fantastic. There's another level 11 frigate out there as well. So I'm just going to back off a little bit, just to give myself a bit of a chance to heal so I can get another health kit going. Don't have my mate Bud with me, who's my healer. He just basically follows me around and heals me all the time, which is very, very handy. If you've got yourself a healer, mate, then definitely take advantage of that. Right, so it looks like we're taking on speedy return here, so we're just going to focus on taking out one ship at a time, which is really the thing you should be doing when you're taking out these convoys. These moonshine missions are very, very handy, and they will also help you collect the resources you need to level up the frigate when you do get it. So like I say, I will be doing a more specific video in a couple of days time, or a day or two, whenever I find time to do it, to talk about what the best approach is to leveling up your frigate. I was pretty lucky because I had been doing a little bit of grind prior to getting the frigate, so I was able to upgrade it a couple of times as soon as I'd picked up the frigate. But it is a long grind to get to level 15. There is quite a few level 15 frigates that I have seen out there in the ether. There is some people who have got the old smuggler's pass, and they've obviously paid for that, but I'm a grinder, and I'm sure most of you out there are grinders, so this is why we are doing these videos. Here we go, we've got quite a few more people here now that are helping out with this. Now the other thing as well, you'll see some loot over there. You'll see a treasure chest. Don't forget to pick up your treasure chests as each ship goes down. Very, very important that you do this, because they have all sorts of loot in them that you will require. as is standard practice on Skull and Bones as well, you'll notice that we've actually encountered 2 more events. But we're dead focused on getting these, getting this convoy done. I find it's always important just to focus on getting one thing done at a time. You can easily get distracted by other missions that come along, but a little bit of a traffic jam here as I go backwards. Don't see that very often. We're moving into a storm, so that makes sense. Looks like this is our last ship, Snapper. Also a beautiful fish to eat as well. Just box this guy in, and then everyone can have a go at him. You'll notice with these convoys as well that there's always a Moonshiner boss that tags along with them. He's not actually required, you don't actually have to take him out. So the Manic Moonshiner, you see that up the top there, you don't actually have to take him out to complete the convoy, but he always appears, and obviously there's good loot benefits from taking out the Manic Moonshiner. So somebody's been having a go at him while we've been doing this. There you go, and that is mission complete. So what we'll do is we'll take out the captain, the Manic Moonshiner. We'll go back and take him out. He's just up there somewhere. You can see she's pretty slow to turn, the old frigate, but man, she's a beauty. I haven't refined my guns and finalised what guns I will be using for the frigate, so I'm still working on what my finalised. Oh, there you go, Moonshiner's on his way out. So that is a look at some combat with the. Oh, we're just crashing into everyone at the moment here. Unfortunately, these smaller ships probably don't realise how bad our manoeuvrability is, but there's somebody with the battle junk who I've just crashed into. We are not going to take on the monster out there, the Kurabi. I think that's how you pronounce it. Not too interested in doing that. Oh, there you go, as he's attacking me anyway. We're just going to leave that, and we're going to go over here to port to finish off this video. So that's a first real look at the combat gameplay of the frigate. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Just keep an eye out over the next couple of days as well, because I will be doing another video. The sea monster there, he just does not want to give up on me, does he? I will be doing another video to talk about how to level up this frigate. As I say, I'm a level 11 on this frigate at the moment. So I've still got 4 levels to go before she's fully maxed out. And I'll tell you what, when she is fully maxed out, she will be a bit of a beast as well. At the moment, my firepower is a little bit less. It's easy for me to get hit. You could see that when I was doing that convoy there. She's not as powerful as what my schooner is just yet, but that's purely because we're a level 11 ship, so technically it's not even good enough to be in World Tier 2, which is where we're playing the game at the moment. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please, if you've watched this far, please give us a like, please subscribe, and also feel free to make a comment as well. That all helps the YouTube algorithm. Until next time, have a good day.